Okay, good evening, everyone. I'll now call the meeting to order. First up is confirmation of quorum. Madam Clerk, do we have confirmation of quorum?
We do have quorum, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Next is declaration of conflicts of interest. Does anybody have any conflicts to declare? No. Okay. So next will be adoption of the agenda. Do I have a mover to adopt the agenda in its current form? So moved by Councillor Esty, second by Councillor Jean Gras. Are we ready for the question? We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of adopting the agenda in its current form, show your consent by saying yes. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Excuse my crackly throat. Next is the adoption of the minutes from the January 19th regular meeting. Do I have a mover to adopt those minutes in their current form? Moved by Councillor Esty. Do I have a seconder? Seconded by Deputy Mayor Savoie. Are we ready for the question? We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of adopting the January 19th regular meeting minutes, show your consent by saying yes. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carried. Next is questions from the public. Do we have any questions from the public?
We do not, Madam Mayor.
Okay. Nothing under petition, request, or delegation. So we'll move to council member reports. We'll start with Councillor Jean Gras.
Oh, I have nothing to report, Madam Mayor.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll move to Councillor Murray.
Same thing. I have nothing to report.
Okay. Councillor Esty.
Well, this week, Ramadan starting. So if you're practicing that, happy Ramadan. It's also today Shrove Tuesday. So hope you had your pancakes. My family did. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, which kicks off Lent. So if you celebrate Lent, happy Lent. And that's my report. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Deputy Mayor Savoie.
First of all, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to council and staff for the outpouring support when my father passed away last month. I also want to thank councillors for entrusting me with the role of deputy mayor. I can only hope to do the seat justice the same way my predecessor. I have a hard time with that word. Predecessor. Yeah, thank you. As I have been absent most of the last month, I don't have a whole lot to report. I did, however, receive concerns from a resident about a stretch of road that is dangerous, and they would like to see rail guards along the road. And as soon as I have a chance to do a drive-by and take proper pictures, I'll forward that to DTI. I did also attend a virtual UMNB board meeting, and we have another one coming up next weekend in person, where I'm sure we will be talking about the ELG's announcement this week that they're going against recommendation from UMNB and IFMNB to institute mandatory training for elected officials.
Okay. Thank you. So I also have a very short report. Shout out to Lakeville Community Center for their breakfast last week. It was really great. Same goes for Club d'Age d'Or St. Philippe. Their breakfast was great. And they wanted me to pass on to council that they are very happy with their new commercial toaster that they purchased with the grant that we awarded them. Their breakfasts are far more efficient now. Okay, so we'll move to bylaws, motions, resolutions, and administrative tools. First up is Maple Hills Safety Advisory Committee. CAO Downey, do you have anything to add to that before we proceed with motions?
I don't have anything to add to it, no.
Okay, so we'll have Councillor Jean Gras, you're going to read the motion. Go ahead.
Whereas a recommendation has been received from the Committee for Council's consideration, be it resolved that the Council of the Municipality of Maple Hills establish a standing committee to be known as the Maple Hills Safety Advisory Committee, and be it further resolved that Council approve the composition of the Maple Hills Safety Advisory Committee as follows, with voting members, Committee Chair Luc Doiron, Council Liaison Deputy Mayor Marc Savoie, Steve Richardson of the Moncton Fire Department, Enid Legere, the Recording Secretary, Mike Mullins, Floyd Meunier, Darren Hubbard, Doug Horseman, and the mayor as ex officio voting. The non-voting members include the Maple Hill staff and the Emergency Measures Coordinator, Paul James Lindsay.
Thank you. That was a mouthful. Do I have a seconder on that motion? Seconded by Councillor Murray. Are we ready for the question?
Question.
We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of adopting the, excuse me, voting members for the Safety Advisory Committee, show your consent by saying yes.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. Okay, so we'll move to the second motion, which has to do with adopting the emergency measures plan as presented to us by NBEMO.
I move.
Thank you.
Whereas recommendation has been received from the Maple Hills Safety Advisory Committee for council's consideration, and whereas the committee has reviewed the municipal emergency measure plan as provided by the New Brunswick Emergency Measures Organization, also known as NBEMO, be it resolved that council approve the municipal emergency measure plan.
Thank you. Do we have a seconder on that? Seconded by Councillor Esty. Are we ready for the question?
Question.
We'll now proceed with a vote. All those in favor of moving to adopt the municipal emergency measures plan, show your consent by saying yes.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. So next we have the flag policy. Do I have a mover on that motion? Pardon me? No, 11B is the flag policy. Is your agenda's good? Okay. Moved by Councillor Esty.
Whereas the rural community of Maple Hills maintains a practice of displaying the Canadian, provincial, and municipal flags on its municipal properties. Whereas council recognizes the importance of having a clear, fair, consistent policy governing the display of the official flags. Whereas council has reviewed the proposed flag display policy and is satisfied that it provides the appropriate guidance for the respectful and the orderly display of the Canadian, provincial, and municipal flags. And be it resolved that council of the rural community of Maple Hills accept and adopt the flag display policy as presented.
Do I have a seconder on that motion? Seconded by Councillor Murray. Are we ready for the question?
Question.
We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of adopting the presented flag policy, show your consent by saying yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. So the next item is the respectful workplace and harassment prevention policy. So, and I should have stated on the last one that the amendments that were requested in the meeting, the previous committee of the whole meeting for both of these items were made, and we were presented, as we discussed in the meeting, with the new versions of these policies. So yeah, the work was done as we anticipated. So do I have a mover for the respectful workplace policy? Moved by Councillor Murray.
Whereas the rural community of Maple Hills is committed to maintaining a safe, respectful, and professional workplace for all employees, council members, volunteers, and contractors. Whereas council recognizes the importance of preventing harassment and promoting respectful conduct in the workplace. Whereas council has reviewed the proposed respectful workplace and harassment prevention policy and is satisfied that it establishes clear expectations and appropriate processes to prevent and address harassment. Be it resolved that council of the rural community of Maple Hills adopt the respectful workplace and harassment prevention policy as presented.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder?
I'll second.
Seconded by Deputy Mayor Savoie. Are we ready for the question? We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of adopting the respectful workplace and harassment prevention policy as presented, show your consent by saying yes.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried. So the next item is a correspondence item. So this is just a follow-up to update council on, we had a discussion about supporting a review on Route 134 of the speed limit. It was a request come in and we agreed to support it. So we've received a letter back from Minister Chuck Chasson from DTI, and he has indicated that we're on a list. They don't do this type of thing in the winter. They wait till the snow's gone. So we are on a list for a review to be done in the spring. Did you have anything else you wanted to add to that? Okay. Okay, so the agenda was short this evening because there's only one item left, and it is a closed session item to do with Local Governance Act, SMB 2017, C18, Section 68.1. So do I have a mover to enter us into closed session? So moved by Councillor Estee. Do I have a seconder? Seconded by Deputy Mayor Savoy. Are we ready for the question? We'll now proceed with the vote. All those in favor of entering closed session show your consent by saying yes. Opposed, no. Motion carried.